Welcome to the Worcester City Council meeting. If you can, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the Star Spangled Banner. I pledge allegiance.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Roll call.
Council Bergman,
Here.
Council Bellotta,
Here.
Council Economo,
Here.
Council Rosolo,
Here.
Council King,
Here.
Council Mitra,
Here.
Council Ojeda,
Here.
Council Rivera,
Here.
Council Rosen,
Here.
Council Toomey,
Here.
and Mayor Petty.
All right, here. Okay. One here. Well, we have a couple proclamations. We have a couple honorees here today, and welcome. It's my honor to welcome the Mayor of Matthew Lamb and the Mayoress Zoe Cookson, and City Councilors, both in Worcester, England, and of Worcester, United Kingdom, as we gather to celebrate the enduring bond between our two great cities. And we have the. We actually found the on the wall. We have the original contract between the City of Worcester and the City of Massachusetts and Worcester, England. So we have the British. We have the flag. And the Worcester, Massachusetts has long cherished its historical connection to Worcester and the United Kingdom, a link that speaks to the shared heritage and values that have shaped both communities. Our sister cities' relationship stands as a testament to the importance of international friendship, cooperation, and goodwill, reminding us that our cities are joined not only by name, but by spirit. Over the years, our partnership has fostered cultural exchange, civic engagement, and educational opportunities that have enriched the lives of residents on both sides of the Atlantic. Your presence here today, Mayor Lamb, symbolizes our mutual commitment to strengthening these ties and honoring the long-standing friendship between our communities. We take great pride in traditions, achievements, and aspirations that connect Worcester, UK, and Worcester, Mass., forming a bridge of understanding and respect that continues to grow. As we look ahead, we reaffirm our shared purpose to cultivate partnerships that inspire learning, deepen cultural understanding, and support the growth and vitality of both Worcesters. Together, we recognize the challenges and opportunities of our times are best met through partnership, communication, and exchange of ideas between our communities. Today's visit marks not only a continuation of historic ties, but also a renewed pledge to deepen our cooperation of generations to come. Mayor Lamb, we are honored by your visit, and we look forward to strengthening our friendship between the two Worcesters as we write our next chapter in our shared stories. I know you had a good day. Today you toured Doherty High School, the Art Museum, Worcester State University, and you're back here at City Hall. So with that, I'd just like to make you a presentation. We do have the flag. I think I might have mentioned that, but it says, "The Right Worshipful Mayor of Worcester, UK, Matt Lamb, in recognition of your visit on March 31st, 2026, and our continued relationship moving forward, presented by the Mayor, Joseph M. Petty, and the Worcester City Council. I'd like to present you with the key to the City of Worcester." So, want to come up and do that?
Well, good
Mr. Mayor.
evening, Mayor, council members, distinguished guests and friends. My name is Councillor Dr. Matt Lamb, and I'm the Mayor of Worcester, England. And it is a great honour to stand before you this evening in the council chamber of Worcester, Massachusetts. I want to thank you for the warmth of your welcome and for the generosity and kindness you've shown me and my Mayoress, Councillor Dr. Zoe Cookson, throughout our visit. It is very special to be visiting the United States during the year marking the 250th anniversary of American independence, as communities across your country reflect on the remarkable journey that began in 1776. As Mayor of Worcester, it is a privilege to be here at such an important moment in your nation's story. From the moment we arrived at City Hall this morning, through our visit to Darty Memorial High School, the inspiring collections of the Worcester Art Museum, and our time with Worcester State University, we've been struck not only by the vitality of your city, but also by the openness and friendship of the people who call it home. It is a particular pleasure to be here in a city that shares our name and our history. Although I should say that whilst our two cities share the same name, visitors to England quickly learnt that spelling Worcester and pronouncing it are two entirely different skills. Worcester in England and Worcester in Massachusetts have been formally twinned since 1948, but the connection between our communities stretches much further than that. Though an ocean separates us, we are connected by shared traditions, a shared language, and a shared story that has unfolded across centuries. Your Worcester is, of course, the larger of the two. With a population of more than 200,000 people, it is more than twice the size of what we in England affectionately call the faithful city. Our Worcester is the older of the two. The city in England traces its origins back almost 2,000 years to a Roman settlement established alongside the River Severn. Yet despite the differences in scale and age, there are striking parallels between our histories. Both of our cities were shaped by industry and craftsmanship. In England, Worcester became known for porcelain, its glove industry, and of course, Leon Perrin's Worcestershire sauce. Here in Massachusetts, Worcester became known for the manufacture of steel, wire, shoes, and clothing, and at one point was home to the largest corset factory in the world. Your city also holds a unique place in American cultural history. In 1847, the first commercially produced Valentine's cards in the United States were created here, helping to popularise the symbol of the heart across the country. It is fitting, therefore, that the heart became the civic symbol of Worcester, Massachusetts. In Worcester, England, our symbol is rather different. Our symbol is the black pear, an emblem that dates back at least to the 16th century, and a visit by Queen Elizabeth I to our city in 1575, when she saw the fruit growing in abundance. So in a way, the symbols of our two Worcesters tell their own story. One a heart, representing warmth and affection, the other a black pear, representing a long and distinctive civic and local tradition. Like many industrial cities on both sides of the Atlantic, Worcester, Massachusetts experienced difficult transitions in the later 20th century as traditional industries declined. What is so impressive, and what we recognise clearly from our own experience in England, is the ability of a city to reinvent itself. Today, Worcester, Massachusetts is a centre of education, healthcare, biotechnology and research. Your universities, hospitals and labs are shaping the future, just as your factories powered the past. Worcester in England has followed a similar path, with education, culture and health services playing an increasingly central role in our local economy. In that sense, our two Worcesters are linked not only by history, but by a shared story of resilience and renewal. Worcester in England also has a long civic tradition. The office of mayor that I hold was created in 1621 by King James I. It was during his reign that the first permanent English settlement in North America, Jamestown, was founded and named in his honour. King James also authorised the first official English translation of the Bible, which is known today as the King James Bible, a work that has had an enormous impact throughout the English-speaking world. The connections between our countries run deep. Worcester in England was deeply involved in the 17th century English Civil War, a conflict that raised fundamental questions about authority, representation, and who ultimately holds power in a nation. The first battle of that war was fought in 1642 at Powick Bridge, just outside Worcester. 9 years later, the final and decisive battle was fought in the city itself, the Battle of Worcester in 1651. And between those events, our city also endured a siege in 1646, when the royalist governor of Worcester was one Henry Washington, a distant ancestor of George Washington. The English Civil War ultimately led to the execution of King Charles I and the creation of a republic under Oliver Cromwell. Although our republican experiment was short-lived, the conflict formed part of a much longer historical journey towards the idea that power must be limited and accountable. These are, of course, the very debates that later shaped the American Revolution 250 years ago. When the future American presidents, John Adams and Thomas Jefferson, visited Worcester in England in 1786, they went to see the site of the final battle of the English Civil War at Fort Royal Park. Standing there, Adams reflected on the importance of the struggle that had taken place on that ground, and he wrote in his diary, "Do Englishmen so soon forget the ground where liberty was fought for? All England should come in pilgrimage to this hill once a year." It was a powerful reminder that the history of political liberty does not belong to one nation alone. Worcester Cathedral, one of the great medieval buildings that still dominates our skyline, contains another link in that story. It is the burial place of King John, the monarch who in 1215 was compelled by his barons to seal Magna Carta, establishing the principle that even the sovereign must be subject to the law. Over the centuries, Magna Carta has become a powerful symbol of limited government and individual liberty, and its ideas have helped shape constitutional traditions across the Atlantic. Of course, not every chapter of the story between Britain and America has been harmonious. Soldiers from a Worcestershire regiment present at the Boston Massacre in 1770 were successfully defended by John Adams, even then highlighting the importance of the rule of law and due process shared by both nations. In the end, it took a long and cruel war of independence to forge a new nation, and the British Atlantic world was split asunder. Yet history also shows us how far we have come. As the United States marks the 250th anniversary of independence, it is our chance to reflect both on its founding and on the remarkable journey our nations have shared since. Within a few generations of the American Revolution, Britain and the United States have moved from adversaries to partners. And in the centuries since, our nations have stood together repeatedly in the defence of freedom and against tyranny in the First and Second World Wars, during the Cold War, in Korea, and in Afghanistan and Iraq. Earlier this year, the Mayoress and I travelled to Singapore and Thailand to visit the graves of Allied servicemen and servicewomen who served in the Far East during the Second World War. As we stood at the memorial to the Death Railway in Thailand, with the Union flag flying alongside the Stars and Stripes, we remembered not only those from our own city, but also the American allies with whom they served. The bonds formed in those moments of sacrifice remain one of the strongest foundations of the relationship between our countries. When we look at the long arc of history, from Magna Carta to the American Constitution, we see that our nations have been connected not only by people, but ideas. Ideas about liberty, democracy, and the rule of law have crossed the Atlantic in both ways. And nowhere is that connection more tangible than in the relationship between our two cities. Two cities, two histories, one shared name, and a friendship that has crossed an ocean and endured across centuries. And long may that friendship between our two Worcesters and our two countries continue to flourish. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And we do have two members from the British Consul with us here tonight from Boston, and welcome. And so, Mayor, thank you for your presence here, and much appreciated. And Mayoress, thank you. I think I need your travel budget, so. But thank you. It's been an honor to have you here in the city of Worcester today. Thank you. Okay. Okay, we get another proclamation and key. Should I do the proclamation first or the key first? Proclamation, okay. Okay, this is on Transgender Day visibility. Whereas International Transgender Day of Visibility is observed annually on March 31st to celebrate the lives, resilience, courage, and contributions of transgender people while raising awareness of discrimination, challenges, and violence in the community continues to face. Whereas transgender continues to face acts of violence, which has been declared an ongoing epidemic by the American Medical Association. And whereas International Transgender Day of Visibility began in 2009 when Rachel Crandell Crocker established a day in response to the lack of recognition for living transgender and non-binary people to celebrate their accomplishments and resilience. And whereas the significance of International Transgender Day of Visibility is to affirm that every transgender person deserves the life, safety, and freely, and to emphasize the importance of visibility as power. And whereas the City of Worcester always support transgender and non-binary people in the sanctuary city, now therefore I, Josephine Petty, Mayor of the City of Worcester, do hereby proclaim March 31st, 2026 as Transgender Day of Visibility. Councilor Rosen, will you give that?
Thank you, Mayor, for recognizing this day. And I really didn't have any remarks scheduled for today, so yeah, thank you.
I think Jules will make up for it. Okay, on this International Transgender Day of Visibility established in 2009 by Rachel Crandell Crocker, the City of Worcester is honored to reissue the key to the city to Dr. Jules Troba. As a designated transgender sanctuary city, Worcester reaffirms its commitment to standing with transgender residents and leaders during a time of rising violence and discrimination across the nation. Dr. Troba's leadership in education has surfaced long-standing inequities, strengthened inclusion, and ensured that 2SL LGBTQIA+ voices are seen, heard, and respected throughout our community. Her efforts were instrumental in recentering Worcester's pride at the civic heart of our city and advancing Worcester's performance on the Human Rights Campaign Municipal Equality Index. Recognized for her strategic insight, creativity, and people-centered approach, Dr. Troba continues to build a strong connection, uplift community members, and translate shared vision into meaningful action. Dr. Troba remains steadfast in her commitment to expanding access to gender-affirming health care and addressing health disparities impacting marginalized communities. Her work has helped position Worcester alongside Boston as a beacon of safety, visibility, inclusion, and dignity for the transgender and 2SL LGBTQIA+ individuals. We are to reissue the key to City of Worcester to Dr. Jules Troba, and it reads as follows. To Dr. Jules Troba, in recognition of your initiative to open doors to gender-affirming health care and strengthening 2SL LGBTQIA+ quality. So, President, I'll give you the key.
Oh, yes.
Dr. Troba?
Yes, thank you. So, do you remember helping change the Municipal Equality Index?
Yes. That was
Yeah.
like 10, well, about 10 years ago, right? A
Yeah.
little bit more than that, but
We
yeah.
got a double-page spread on their national magazine. It was nice. So, I want to thank you for reissuing this key. You know, ever since I came out, having a different name, I have a speech, but it's not going to happen. But ever since I came out, I worried about that and other things that have my dead name on there now. And I didn't really know if it was appropriate even to ask. And then Miss Christie managed to get a key, and I was like, oh, baby, I think we need one too. I've really, really enjoyed my time here in Worcester. I moved here in 2009. I sold my house in 2025 because I'm getting a divorce. Thank God. And, it's only 3 years coming. But nonetheless, I've decided to make my full-time effort helping and enhancing the trans community. So I've got a 3-part plan. One, it's already in progress. ByAnastasia.org is where I will offer consulting, courses, those sorts of things, so I can help corporations with their ability to deal with not just trans, but LGBT, 2S LGBT folks in general. And for those who don't know, the 2S is there for Two-Spirit, and the Two-Spirit is there because of my work in partnership with UMass Medical School, where we partnered with the Nipmuc community. So I just wanted to say a special thing to that, because that's not often explained. And then, this timer's not working.
I can put it on.
Please do, because I'm not going to use the thing. So, but it's important to me that I leave this world a better place than I got it.
Thank you.
And one of the ways that I can do that is create an environment where trans folks are safe, trans folks can communicate with each other, and if they want to, they can communicate with others, but also where they get information that's really important. So one of the things that was important for me that I didn't know it is actually when you take hormones, if you gain weight, and you're able to take it off, I was always able to take off weight, it actually leaves the curves and gets rid of the rest, and it's, I think, did pretty nice.
Yeah.
So I was really pleased about that. But now I've actually purchased a mobile studio, so like a little cargo van, where I can go to people's houses or any other private location and help folks get dressed, help folks look like they want to look. And I offer a photography component of that, et cetera. But the hope is that I'll also be able to get folks who are like me, or trans men, or non-binary folks, to offer clothing, et cetera, accessories and shoes, because size 14 are not easy to come by. And so what I want to do is sort of create like an economic development component to that, because people like me are more likely to get fired or to get laid off first. As far as I know, I'm the only person from UMass, the only trans person from UMass that got laid off. And it is what it is. I'm not complaining, but it motivated me even more to make sure that I'm going to leave this place a better world. So again, I want to thank you guys, the council members, Mr. Mayor, of course, Mr. City Manager, of course. You guys have been instrumental. Even though you didn't get to do the HEI index, we've worked together on several projects, and I'm really proud of that. I think that's really important. And so I want to thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Okay, next we have the approval of the minutes, March 17, 2026. Roll call.
Councilor Bergman? Yes. Councilor Bellotta?
Yes.
Councilor Economou?
Yes.
Councilor Pasillo?
Yes.
Councilor King?
Yes.
Councilor Mitra?
Yes.
Councilor Ojeda?
Yes.
Councilor Rivera?
Yes.
Councilor Rosen?
Yes.
Councilor Toomey?
Yes.
Mayor Petty?
Yes. Okay, public participation, a person may speak for no more than 2 minutes on any items appearing on the agenda. Mr. Clerk?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Rule 39, items of public interest. At every meeting of the City Council, under public participation portion of the agenda, the chair shall recognize any person seeking such recognition for the purpose of addressing the council on any eligible item on the agenda for both the meeting in person and remotely. Any person who wishes to speak on more than one agenda item shall combine their testimony on all items to one appearance at the microphone. The time for speaking shall not exceed 2 minutes for one speaker or 30 minutes for all speakers. Rule 40, petitions. On the first occasion, any petition appears on the City Council agenda. The petition may address the City Council for no more than 3 minutes on the subject of their petition.
You should name, city residence, and item number.
Yes, Fred Nathan, 9A, the issue about when they're digging up the street, the trenches, for them to properly trench the restoration. I mean, we got so many potholes out there, and if they're not filled in properly, you know, when there's work being done, this is what you wind up with. 9E is about Doherty High School and the crosswalks. Well, I would like to say they should review all the crosswalks and the signage and the lights, not only in front of Doherty, but every single school, every single senior housing in the city. You can't limit it to just Doherty High School. 10F. There are so many, with all the colleges that might have agreements with the city. Now, in case no one's noticed it, there's 10 three-deckers right around WPI that the people want to sell. The estimated value is $9.9 million. How much you want to bet WPI says to them, oh, we'll give you $10.5 million, but we want the whole thing. I wonder how much tax revenue potentially that will take away from the city. City of Worcester has to do something, make sure that WPI, Clark, all the colleges, the Holy Cross, don't keep on buying up all the property that they have. At some point, you're going to have a moratorium and stop them, but that's not my take. That's something the city manager, you as a mayor, have to do.
Thank you. What's your name, city residence, and item number?
Hello, my name's Gary Hunter. I live in District 5. I'm talking about 10J, how the police department handles the emergency calls. There's a story in This Week in Worcester, and it mentions that on March 16th, 3 mental health clinics have sued the city of Worcester. They filed a lawsuit claims that the city emergency response program discriminates against residents with mental health disabilities. In short, the lawsuit alleges that the city practice of responding to medical emergencies with emergency medical response, but to mental health emergencies with law enforcement response. It's discrimination under the American with Disabilities Act. It refers back to a problem in 2017 when a mother called for mental health, called 911 for mental health help. The 2 policemen got there first. Now, this boy was a little out of control, and he was swearing. He threw a bag of popcorn outside the window, but didn't hit any of the police officers. The police grabbed him, threw him to the ground, and broke his arm. He was only 10 years old. What we need is reform within the city police department, which includes, and I know you're not going to go along with this, we need a civilian review board. We've talked to people above you, and right now the post commission is not able to handle everything. They're in favor of a civil review board. So why don't we get off our butts, put it before the committee, and if you're going to vote down, at least we know how you stand on the issue, because it's got to be handled before more people get hurt. Thank you.
Thank you. State your name, city of residence, and item number.
Hi, my name is Griffin Verman. I'm a resident of Boxborough, Massachusetts, but I work here in Worcester. I am here I wanted to comment on item 17C. It is a tabled item. For the last 6 weeks, I have been working as a community organizer for Worcester Anti-Foreclosure Team, also known as WAFT. This group is composed of volunteers in the community who work together to stop foreclosures and evictions and have been doing so for well over a decade. They have helped people win back their homes and continue to fight against predatory lenders. So far in my short time with WAFT, I have seen the following. Worcester County sheriffs threatening to use force to remove people from their homes and properties without proper training or qualification to do so. Worcester County sheriffs removing a disabled man from his home, causing him excruciating pain and abusing medical transport to dump him on our overburdened hospital system for no medical reason, effectively displacing him to homelessness and abandoning him to medical professionals. Residents fighting foreclosures that were initiated by securitized trusts that legally do not even exist and should not be allowed to do this. In addition, these plaintiffs are engaging in self-help evictions of tenants in violation of General Law 186, Section 14, getting homes condemned and locking out tenants instead of following orders by the city to do repairs. And on top of all of this, Housing Court continues to operate without due process, disenfranchising many residents and leaving them with no recourse or when their rights are violated. This item, 17C, calling to establish an Office of Housing Stability, was tabled nearly 2 years ago now. The councilors who were championing this cause are no longer in office, but the problems they were working to address persist. Governor Healy declared a housing crisis last year, and statewide efforts to address it have been ongoing since.
Thank you.
Thank you.
State your name, city of residence, item number.
Grace Ross, Worcester, and I'm on 17C2, but I want to take a slightly different tact. The city needs to step up now. Councilor Rosen will remember years ago when we spoke about concerns about the Housing Court. Coming out of COVID, Housing Court suspended all due process rules and rights for defendants in eviction cases. Some 200,000 Massachusetts residents have been in an eviction case with no rules or rights to protect themselves. At this point, we are now dealing with evictions where entire households had no court case at all, and someone's showing up at their door and throwing them on the street. So civil protections that were put in place 201 years ago have become an unknown for many of the people in our community. We really need the city to step in here. When there is no longer a housing court that is providing defendants with any rights at all, no guaranteed rights, we have folks who are disabled who have a right to at least be heard about a stay if they need it to find suitable housing. In other words, folks who could get thrown onto the street when they need, special renovations to live somewhere will not be able to go into a shelter. At minimum, the housing courts are required to give you a hearing. That's statutory. They're not doing it anymore. So literally people are ending up on the street with no rights, no day in court, and even when they're disabled and need special protections that are guaranteed by law, they're being denied them. This is a horrendous situation. The city has to step in somehow, because otherwise we have our police officers telling us go down to housing court. But housing court doesn't guarantee you any rules or rights anymore. It's literally on the state website, and I can show any of you how to find the fact that they're in suspension, because it's published and has been for 5 years, 5 months, and 25 days.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
What's your name, city of residence, item number?
Randy Feldman, City of Worcester. I want to speak towards 10J.
Okay.
Before I do, I'd like to say Happy Trans Day to our neighbors and congratulations. So as a member of the Human Rights Commission, we're very appreciative that the city manager's structure allows us to talk with the police department at our annual meeting. We've learned, if I understand this correctly, that the pilot program with Community Health Link and the city was a wonderful effort, and however, it was of limited hours, wasn't so expansive, and it's my understanding that it's ended. I think I'm correct on that. Please correct me if I'm wrong when you get it to committee. I just want to say that I thought that that was a great, though very limited effort, and we definitely have to expand when we address mental and behavioral health problems to have people besides just police officers respond. I do think that that if we had social workers accompanying police on certain types of calls, or better yet, the recruitment of the police department on minority affairs has gone well, and the people doing that are doing a good job. If they would then also try to expand their recruitment efforts so that we looked for people who came out of the social sciences and humanities, not just criminal justice systems, people who perhaps were social workers or who had degrees in social work, and tried to encourage them to also become police officers, then we would be able to get the most ideal candidates for certain kinds of responses. So I would encourage the committee, the subcommittee, to look at novel ways to incorporate the responses and to staff the police department to do so much more than the pilot program with CHL did. So thank you for your time.
Thank you. If you have an item on the agenda. You can.
10J.
10J, okay. Is your name, see your residence, and item number?
Sorry.
This time we'll time you, though.
Yep, no problem. It's really quick. So 10J is about Worcester policing. I do think there should be a citizens board, but at this point, the way that they deal with dead names is really inappropriate, and I'd be happy to work with the city to fix that. That's it.
Thank you. Okay. I think that's everybody. We'll close this part of the meeting. Okay. Okay, we're going to petition. Oh, and see. Okay, Natalie Gibson?
Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Mayor. First of all, I would like to welcome and thank the mayor and mayoress of Worcester, UK. And it was actually beautiful to see you guys and hear you speak, Mayor. Thank you very much. I am calling to comment on, I believe it was 10A. It was regarding Dr. Mitra's request for a report on the Worcester 311 and the process. I would like to add to that the report needs to also address why 311 requests are closed without being addressed. I have been asking this countless times since Commissioner Westerly came on board with us. I also would like to know why, and this was previous to him coming to us, but why residents are no longer allowed to respond within the work requests that is put in. That was taken away quite some time ago. If it's a problem with the tone or what is said by the person, being that the resident, then they can try to curtail that in some way. But we should be allowed to comment on our requests, especially if something was misunderstood or the person handling the request needed more information from us. Otherwise, there is no way for us to comment on those requests. And also, too, if some people don't want their name on there and they've done it anonymously, they should be able to have the opportunity to comment on it. Thank you, Dr. Mitra, for putting this forward. I'm going to save the rest of my time because there's too much that I would like to speak on. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Mayor, I think we have just one last calling user is Tom. Try to meet the resident now. Please state your name and city of residence.
Hello, Tom Marino of Worcester. Item 10J, I would just like to say that any time from the beginning of human history until the day before this lawsuit was filed would have been a wonderful time to bring this order forward. Waiting until after a lawsuit is filed to respond is the problem. in general with oversight of much of anything in the city, including the police department. So rather than waiting for a nightmare to occur and then responding, maybe we could work on being a bit more proactive and having committees that do actual oversight as a means to a check and balance to ensure that our residents get the best services from city government that city government can provide. This is so on brand to finally have an order about this, but only after a lawsuit, of course. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we're gonna move on to the agenda and try to do these petitions collectively, unless someone wants to pull one, just let me know. We have 7A to 7C, we're gonna refer to Public Works. 7D to 7Z, we're gonna refer to Traffic and Parking.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to speak on 7Q. So
Okay, we'll come back to that one, so.
Okay, thank you.
7Q we will keep out, so not 7Q. And we have petitions 8A to 8T, refer to Traffic and Parking. Take those collectively on the roll call, except 7Q. Roll call.
Councilor Bergman? Yes. Councilor Bellotta?
Yes.
Councilor Economo?
Yes.
Councilor Fasolo?
Yes.
Councilor King?
Yes.
Councilor Mitra?
Yes.
Councilor Ojeda?
Yes.
Councilor Rivera?
Yes.
Councilor Rosen?
Yes.
Councilor Toomey?
Yes.
And Mayor Petty?
Yes. 7Q, Councilor Fazolo.
Mr. Chairman, through you, to the administration and also the general public, would you like to read it, Mr. Chairman? Or you
Sure, I'll read it. No,
Okay,
I'll
thank
read it. 7Q, Councilor Fazolo requests removal of the traffic control signal lights at the intersection of Grafton Street, Waverly Street, and Penn Ave. Councilor Fazolo.
Thank you again, Mr. Chairman. Through you, I am requesting that this traffic light be looked at and hopefully removed. The traffic light was created when Shaw's Supermarket and Walgreens opened their doors. Unfortunately, both are no longer in business. There was never a traffic light before then. And I have sat at the light and watched no cars coming out of Waverly Street many times, while so many cars could keep continually going. The traffic flow could continually go toward the end of Grafton Street. So obviously, it's no secret. I am hell-bent on trying to improve traffic flow on Grafton Street, and I believe this would definitely be an improvement. So I look forward to going to traffic and parking, and I'd be speaking there when this item is taken up. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. So Q will send that to committee. Roll call.
Councilor Bergman? Councilor Bellotta?
Yes.
Councilor Economo?
Yes.
Councilor Fasolo?
Yes.
Councilor King?
Yes.
Councilor Mitra?
Yes.
Councilor Ojeda?
Yes.
Councilor Rivera?
Yes.
Councilor Rosen?
Yes.
Councilor Toomey?
Yes.
And Mayor Petty?
Yes. Okay, we have chairman's orders, 9A to 9H. Motion is to adopt. Roll call.
Councilor Bergman? Councilor Bellotta?
Yes.
Councilor Economo?
Yes.
Councilor Fasolo?
Yes.
Councilor King?
Yes.
Councilor Mitra?
Yes.
Councilor Ojeda?
Yes.
Councilor Rivera?
Yes.
Councilor Rosen?
Yes.
Councilor Toomey?
Yes.
And Mayor Petty?
Yes. Okay. Good, 9H, we're on 10. We are on 10A. These are the orders. First one, request city manager provide council with a report concerning the processes used by Worcester 311 to address service requests brought forth by residents. Further request the city manager include in said report information concerning how the city addresses any disruptions to the Worcester 311 customer service center or app. Said report should also include information concerning the time frame expected to complete said service request. Our residents are notified of the status of their request. Now departments alert Worcester 311 when a service request is completed. Council Mitra.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. To you, to our manager. Mr. Manager, I believe that we as a council, people here who are elected to bring to you the comments, the opinion, the remarks that we receive from our constituents and residents, to bring it to you so that we bring a solution to the issues that they have given to us. With that respect, I think 311, as we considered, is like 911. You know, people like to immediately call and get a response. We keep getting many calls from many constituents saying that 311, Dr. Mitra, is not working. We don't know what is happening. Is there a process that we come to know that is closed? It's taking too long. I know the 311 is there. It responds. It takes your order or the request or the service order that we put through, the residents put through. I was just looking through today, and I saw that about, so far as of this afternoon, we have about 11,122 311 requests in there, of which about 480 have been closed. And we have about 10,642 requests still open. That's about more than 95% of the requests are still open. I know we're a big city. We have so many people. It takes a lot of time with the kind of harsh winter that we went through. I understand all that. But when the constituents call us saying that it's not working, it needs to be taken care of, something has to be done, how the process works, I thought it would be probably a good idea for all of us to think how we can resolve it. What can we do to see that, you know, if in 911 there are so many orders are still waiting, that's too many. So I think my request was to kind of come up with a report for this council to give us, as you heard, one of the constituents just came in on the television and also mentioned about it. I'd like to see if we can know the process, who receives the call and who gets the order. I saw that some of the orders were responded saying that please call the DPW, and it closed. 311 closed it. Please call the police department, closed. That doesn't solve the problem. Problem has to be solved by that DPW person who gets the call, and then he or she should close it. But 311 is closing it, and I just saw it. So I think the process needs to be probably looked at by all of us and see what can we do to put our minds together to see that the residents are served properly. We do not want to hear from the residents that 311 is a wastage of money. 311 is not working. I know that there are a lot of things that probably needs to be done, so I thought this would be my request to the city manager, and we're all willing to work with you together to see how we cannot have over 10,000 plus orders still waiting there to be solved. And many of those which are closed, 480 of them, are probably closed by 311. Those probably still not solved. So I would request that we'll give it a very hard look at it and see that we all come together as a council with you to see that we better this particular program so people are happy with it. And that was my request, to give us a report on how we can really how it is progressed, how it is processed.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we'll send that to the manager. Roll call.
Council Bergman? Yes. Council Bellata?
Yes.
Council Economou?
Yes.
Council Fasolo?
Yes.
Council King?
Yes.
Council Mitra?
Yes.
Council Ojeda?
Yes.
Council Rivera?
Yes.
Council Rosen?
Yes.
Council Toomey?
Yes.
And Mayor Petty.
Yes, next is request city manager, request police chief provide increased speed enforcement on Coventry Road between hours of 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. as well as 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Council Economou?
As it reads, Mr. Chairman.
Roll call.
Council Bergman? Yes. Council Bellata?
Yes.
Council Economou?
Yes.
Council Fasolo?
Yes.
Council King?
Yes.
Council Mitra?
Yes.
Council Ojeda?
Yes.
Council Rivera?
Yes.
Council Rosen?
Yes.
Council Toomey? And Mayor Petty.
Yes, request city manager provide council with an update concerning the status of replacing the field, the blinking stop signs at the intersection of Clark Street and St. Nicholas Ave. Council Economou?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This has almost taken place just right after they were installed, and I was just wondering if there was an update, or if we could get an update I was told by my predecessor that these were installed by the state, and maybe that they were faulty. Obviously, they became faulty. What's the timeline to get them replaced? You know, as we all know, this is a critical intersection, and the residents in that area, we're asking for timelines.
Okay.
Thank you.
We'll send that to the manager. Roll call.
Councilor Bergman? Yes. Councilor Bellotta?
Yes.
Councilor Economou?
Yes.
Councilor Fasolo?
Yes.
Councilor King?
Yes.
Councilor Mitra?
Yes.
Councilor Ojeda?
Yes.
Councilor Rivera?
Yes.
Councilor Rosen?
Yes.
Councilor Toomey?
Yes.
And Mayor Petty.
Yes. Hang on. Request city manager, request the Commissioner of Transportation and Mobility provide city council a report clarifying whether a left turn is allowable from the middle lane at the end of Norton Drive onto St. Shore Drive, or that lane is dedicated to traveling straight only. For if a left turn is not allowable, requesting manager requests the police chief provide increased enforcement of the intersection to ensure drivers do not take a left turn from the middle lane, especially during the late afternoon rush hour, in the essence of public safety. That was almost hit yesterday, Councilor Economou.
Yeah, it's a tough spot there, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, on this here too, when I was looking at the street, I don't know if we're responsible for the markings or if the state is, but I believe right lane is right turn, the center lane is for straight through, and the left lane is for the left turn. And the problem here is, unfortunately, at rush hour, cars are jumping cars to take from the middle lane a left. There's been a couple close calls there, and just, if it's not a left turn lane, then I think we need police presence to enforce that, and of course, better marking of that situation. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Councilor Mitra, what purpose do you rise?
I'd like to sign on to this order.
Okay.
It's a good order. Thank you.
As amended? Okay. Roll call.
Councilor Bergman? Yes. Councilor Bellotta?
Yes.
Councilor Economou?
Yes.
Councilor Fasolo?
Yes.
Councilor King?
Yes.
Councilor Mitra?
Yes.
Councilor Ojeda?
Yes.
Councilor Rivera?
Yes.
Councilor Rosen?
Yes.
Councilor Toomey?
Yes.
And Mayor Petty.
Yes. 10E, requesting manager requests the Commissioner of Public Works support the feasibility of establishing a second option for the city's recycling containers where residents could purchase a heavy-duty 50-gallon roll-out container with a hinged lid from the city while maintaining the practice of providing a new residence with their first 22-gallon container with a vented plastic dome free of charge. Councilor Rosen.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, I realize that the recycling company picks up the recyclables in any type of bin, I believe, these days, and that's fine. As we all know, if you look around Worcester now after this windy, snowy, stormy winter, there's a lot of recycled material all through the city. It's everywhere. And our present recycling bins, there are two, a shorter one that's wide open, and one the last few years that's a little taller and does have a lid. And if you go around, you'll find that most of those lids either aren't attached any longer or that people aren't using them for some reason. Those bins that we have now might be working, but they're not working well. So my suggestion in this order is, can we have a second option? Now, someone might say, we have an infinite number of options. That's not what I mean. My second option would be a taller bin, but a uniform bin. Not everyone goes to Home Depot or Lowe's or other places, Barrows and so on, and Ace Hardware, and buys a different type of bin. I would hope that maybe the city could have a second option. It wouldn't be a free option like we have now. It would be a cost to it. But I think that so many people in Worcester who had room for a taller bin, who had a place to store it, if they're in a three-decker, stay with your present bin. But if you have a room and you have space, the city could sell these bins to us, and we'd have a uniform bin that would work well with the recycling company. Maybe it has to lift it up by hand, or maybe it lifts it up by the truck. I don't know. But I'm just looking for a second option that's uniform, because I know some people will say, well, they can use any bin they want. I do understand that. But maybe a uniform city bin would work well, and I bet you 1/3 of the people in the city would use it, and it might eliminate their recycles from going all across the neighborhood. Would it eliminate anyone else's who doesn't choose or can't use one of these bins? No, it wouldn't. But I'm saying cut down on some of the recycling litter and the debris, and that will make the city a little cleaner. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. We'll send that to the manager. Roll call.
Is it possible to speak on that?
No, you can't. Okay. Roll call. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait till the clerk comes back in.
Councilor Bergman?
Yes.
Councilor Bellotta?
Yes.
Councilor Economo?
Yes.
Councilor Fasolo?
Yes.
Councilor King?
Yes.
Councilor Mitra?
Yes.
Councilor Ojeda?
Yes.
Councilor Rivera?
Yes.
Councilor Rosen?
Yes.
Councilor Toomey?
Yes.
And Mayor Petty.
Yes. 10F, request the manager provide council with a report listing the payment in lieu of taxes agreements made to the city by its college university. Said should include whether the payments are earmarked in writing for agreed upon uses, and if so, whether they are being used for their intended purposes. Councilor Rosen.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, I've been advocating for pilot payments by our colleges and universities since I was a young man. It's back, and I won't give up now. The colleges and universities in Worcester, they do make some pilot payments. And I think the highest pilot payment of any college in Worcester is by WPI, and I'm told it's around $800,000, maybe just a little more, but we'll say round off to $800,000. But that $800,000 is supposed to be earmarked, I found out, to two causes. One is the public library, and the other is Institute Park, which, as people know from previous meetings, I've been advocating for Institute Park for a long time now. Many good events go on there. Many students from WPI use it. So I'm not even sure if that $800,000 is being earmarked for the library in WPI, because I don't know if for the library in Institute Park. I don't know if Institute Park is getting, say, $400,000 every year from the city to, maintain it and make it improved, as I suggested a few weeks ago. Our colleges and universities use police protection that all of us, our residents, our commercial taxpayers, we pay for. Fire protection, we all pay for it, they don't. Public health protection, we all pay for it, they don't. Infrastructure and utilities, road maintenance, we all pay for it, they don't. Transportation services offered for the students. Building and zoning inspection. A lot of things going on in the colleges use our services of building and zoning inspection and permits. Public library. We can go on and on. The services that we, the taxpayers, residential and commercial, foot the bill, and the colleges get to use them. By law, that's right. Okay, but the law doesn't say, the law says you can't tax them. The law doesn't say you can't have them make a payment in lieu of taxes. That's voluntary. We've talked about it for years. But you know what? It's only been talk, because what we get from our colleges and universities is nothing near what many other cities and towns get. Now, I know Boston is different. I understand Boston is different. In Boston, Northeastern University committed to more than $49 million in cash and community benefits over 5 years. So that's about $10 million a year. $10 million a year. I mean, that's a pretty good chunk of money. No, do we have Northeastern in Worcester? I bet you if Northeastern were in Worcester, we wouldn't be getting $49 million, would we? Because we're not aggressive. We don't even send the colleges and universities a bill, an invoice during tax season saying, here's what you would pay if you weren't a nonprofit, and maybe say, give them a small percentage and ask them to pay that small percentage. Providence negotiated 20-year agreement with 4 universities. Brown, Rhode Island School of Design, that's not huge. Providence College, Johnson & Wales, totaling $177 million in voluntary payments. Brown contributes an additional $46 million. Now, I know some of these schools, these colleges are a lot bigger than ours. Dartmouth, $2 million a year to their community. Tufts, $1.7 million a year. Emory University, Atlanta, $1.5 million a year. Yale University, okay, Yale I know is a big, big university. $230 million committed to New Haven over 7 years. You know what? Evidently, looking at our past record here, if Yale were in Worcester, they wouldn't be paying $230 million because Worcester isn't aggressive. We don't go after them. So looking at my order, I'd like to know what we do get from our maybe 8 colleges and universities in cash and in community benefits. And if any of them are earmarked, are we really sure that those earmarks are going where they should be? In other words, the $800,000 from WPI, does it go just to the library and just to Institute Park? Maybe it does. If it does, that's great. I just think that maybe it doesn't too. So, Mr. Chairman, I hope the administration can come back with a report. And I wouldn't give up on our colleges and universities. They use our services. They don't have to pay for the use of our services, but voluntarily, they could make a bigger contribution than they're making now.
Thank you. Council Bergman, what's purpose to your eyes?
I guess an amendment is the word I'm going to use, and I think it's a friendly one. I hope my colleague, Council Rosen, feels that way. Otherwise, I could certainly introduce an order down the road. But I'd like to know from maybe the administration kind of the history of how the money was allocated towards Institute Park and/or the library, because we budget for both of those. In general, I mean, we have a parks budget, and we also have a budget for the library. So, to me, if we're going to get monies coming in from colleges and universities as pilot payments, and I think there should be more. I agree with Council Rosen. I think that money should be used to offset the tax obligation of the taxpayers. I mean, that to me makes sense. And I also think that if it's not being used to offset the tax obligation of the taxpayers, then are we considering that when we budget for the library, that they're getting an extra X number of dollars from WPI? I've never heard that discussion the years I've been on the council during budget time, that included in the library budget is X number of dollars coming from WPI. So I personally think it should go back to the taxpayers for tax relief. But if it doesn't, I'd like to know if it's factored in to the budget when we do the budgeting for the library.
Okay, as amended, will Council, Mr. Manager?
Sorry, Mr. Mayor, I just want to provide some quick information, so I think it'd be helpful not only for the council, but also to the public. The initial pilot that we currently have in place were established early in the mid to late 2000s, 2009, 2010. And a lot of them have a 20-year, if not further. So many of the current institutions like WPI, Clark University, MCPHS, they have extending pilot agreements since that time frame until some of them expire in 2031, 2034, 2036. So their pilot agreements still exist to this day. WPI's pilot, and during that time frame, the intent of the pilot discussions or the creation of the pilot was to support the One City, One Libraries. And that's why they established the offset for the library for the purposes of supporting the library's efforts in these communities. So, for example, at WPI and Institute Park, half goes to the contributions from the WPI pilot, half of it goes to the library, half goes to Institute Park. And currently, right now, that is how we spend those dollars, to offset any debt, any projects, or any work happening in those two areas. Clark University, that is half goes to University Park and half goes to the library as well. And that also goes to offset any debt or any improvements that happens in those parks, but also in the library as well. So these are long-standing pilots that have been around since 2009, 2010, 2011. We've had discussions about potentially renewals of these and looking in the future of them. But any extension of us desiring to do anything further on these current pilots agreement will require the university to want to open these current agreements that they have already in place and decide to say, yeah, let's open it back up and let's work on something for the future. That is kind of one of the intents and one of the efforts that we have been doing as an administration. There are other institutions that were currently at the table in discussions, and I'm hopeful that we will have some solutions and some new pilots that will come into fruition for the council to review and approve as we move forward in our conversations with the higher ed institutions.
Thank you. Councilor Vazzola, what purpose do you rise?
Point of clarification. A pilot program Does that include, like, I'm told the College of Holy Cross, any property they have bought in the last couple decades, they continue to pay the property tax on that. Is that part of the program? Or if not, I'd like to, if a friendly amendment, have that included in the report. But if you could answer that, I'd appreciate it.
Mr. Manager?
Yeah, through the chair to the council, one of the things, and specifically speaking to Holy Cross, one of the things that they did, and they committed and they did an agreement with the city initially for the contributions to the library for the Libby mobile bus. So they contribute $80,000. They've also contributed to Rec Worcester over the past 10 years, upwards of $10,000 to $40,000 in contribution to Rec Worcester. One of the challenges about Holy Cross is they currently don't have an existing pilot agreement. Oftentimes, a pilot agreement is established when an institution is expanding. And so if they're expanding or building a significant development, then the city works with them to establish a pilot for that purpose. Or if they're acquiring a commercial property, or et cetera, then we can then work with them to establish a pilot. Holy Cross, in this instance, have acquired multiple residential properties, and all of those residential properties, they continue to pay taxes on those properties. And so, again, those are the conversations that we're trying to have for future purposes, to have something in place, because unfortunately, somebody like Holy Cross, they have made purchases, they continue to pay the taxes, but that doesn't get factored into a pilot because we don't have an existing pilot agreement with them, even though they're continuously paying taxes on those properties. So again, these are the conversations that we're having with the institutions so that we can establish agreements that we can extend to the future and something that we can materialize to provide to the community as well.
Legal Counsel Boada, what purpose do you rise?
Sorry, my question was answered. Apologies.
Oh, you all set? Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, Counsel Rosen for a second time?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, if you combine all the endowments of our probably 8 private colleges and universities in the city, it totals close to $4 billion, not million, $4 billion. So I think we should have a payment in lieu of taxes, a pilot program with each one of them. $4 billion is a lot of money. And don't forget, and Mr. Mayor, you were instrumental with Councilor Mero Carlson last year, and 75% of Worcester voters was on the ballot, championed by Councilor Carlson and the mayor, and they asked the private colleges to contribute 0.5% of their endowments annually. And 75% of our people in Worcester wanted that. Why did they want that? Because the colleges should be contributing more. Because some people say they're contributing already in many ways. I know that, but they should be contributing more, and we have to give them that message and maybe, twist their arm a little to help out the city. I read some of the areas of our city and our services that they use. So why shouldn't they voluntarily pay for the services? All of us taxpayers, residential and commercial, we pay involuntary, but we pay, and they should pay too. It doesn't have to be forced, it can't be forced, but maybe out of the goodness of their hearts, their love of the city of Worcester, their concern for our city's people and our businesses, they can start contributing from that almost $4 billion of endowment. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Councilor Economo?
I'd just like to sign on, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Okay. Councilor Toomey? What purpose do you rise?
Mr. Chairman, I rise to actually bring up some information that
You have
there's
amendment?
really very little that we can do with this. This is a state issue, and so if we want to do something, we should be dealing with
You
the
want to
state.
report on the state?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Thank
so it's amended? Okay. Anybody else? Okay, so send that to the manager as amended. Roll call.
Councilor Bergman? Councilor Bellata?
Yes.
Councilor Economo?
Yes.
Councilor Pizzolo?
Yes.
Councilor King?
Yes.
Councilor Mitra?
Yes.
Councilor Ojeda?
Yes.
Councilor Rivera?
Yes.
Councilor Rosen?
Yes.
Councilor Toomey?
Yes.
Mayor Petty?
Yes. Request the manager requests the police chief provide increased traffic enforcement at the intersection of Chandler Street and Hamlet Road to ensure motorists do not run red lights at the location. Councilor Rivera.
I'll be quick. I've attended many neighborhood meetings in District 5, and this issue is not just in the Chandler Street, Hamlet Road area, but I just say that citywide is a big issue, and I know we're short on enforcement with officers and stuff, but tomorrow we have an extra on the calendar meeting. We're having a traffic and parking, 60 speed hump petitions. That's all because they want to slow down the issues going on in the city with speeding. So we got to find a way to kind of get the drivers in the city of Worcester to open their eyes and because I guarantee you 50% of the people hate speed humps and 50% of the people love them. So 50% of the people in the city of Worcester are going to be happy and the other half are not. So we got to find a way to help better enforce speeding and most importantly, eating red lights. I mean, how much dangerous is that in the city of Worcester? So I just kind of want the city manager to keep that in, to the chair, to the administration, just kind of keep that in mind and some ways that we can put our heads together and figure out a way to get the city to slow down a little better. Thank you.
Thank you. Senator Manager, roll call.
Council Bergman? Yes. Council Bellata?
Yes.
Council Economo?
Yes.
Council Solo?
Yes.
Council King?
Yes.
Council Mitra?
Yes.
Council Ojeda?
Yes.
Council Rivera?
Yes.
Council Rosen?
Yes.
Council Toomey?
Yes.
And Mayor Petty.
Yes. Next item is 10H, request the manager, request Commissioner of Public Works repaint the crosswalks at Lincoln Street. Council Bellata.
As it reads.
Roll call.
Council Bergman? Council Bellata?
Yes.
Council Economo?
Yes.
Council Fasolo?
Yes.
Council King?
Yes.
Council Mitra?
Yes.
Council Ojeda?
Yes.
Council Rivera?
Yes.
Council Rosen?
Yes.
Council Toomey?
Yes.
And Mayor Petty.
Yes. 10I, request the city manager, request the Commissioner of Inspectional Service invite the City Council the draft ordinance related to imposing escalating fees on undeveloped lots that have been undeveloped and vacant for more than 5 years. Council Bellata.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I know this item had come up during the last council, and I think it's a good idea. I've had many conversations with Inspectional Services and Commissioner Antonivica, and riding around District 2, seeing different problem properties. I know I sent Nico, if he'd be so kind, to share some of the visual aids I've provided. These are some vacant properties in District 2 that, negatively impact quality of life in the neighborhood, that my constituents have to live around. They're properties that have been vacant for years. This one, 338 Franklin Street, I don't think I know at any point in my life that this building's been occupied or used. But, a lot of these properties, they're eyesores for the neighborhood. Here's 19 Coral Street, another property that's been vacant my entire life and has pretty much looked like this my entire life. I say that because I was good friends with someone over on Waverly Street in high school, so I have distinct memories of that 19 Coral Street property. Here's a property on Lincoln Street that came up during the Green Hill neighborhood meeting last night that, they're eyesores for the neighborhood. They really negatively impact quality of life. The people that own these properties aren't maintaining them or securing them properly. So I really think and I understand, here's another one, 2 Northborough Street, that's been vacant for 15 years more. I know resident Lenny Shafredo's been, this is a frustration for him in the neighborhood. So I really wanted to ask the city manager, request the inspectional services to work on an ordinance that, provides some incentives and also, potentially balances that out with, this is something in Frisolo's district. But God knows what's happening with this property. So, but again, they're problems for the neighborhood, they're problems for residents, and they, encourage dumping, illicit activity. I think it would be really beneficial to provide, again, draft ordinance with potentially some incentives and also, ways to enforcement too. So that's really where this item comes from. I think it's really key to improving quality of life in our neighborhoods and making sure that vacant properties that are dangerous. I know hearing the conversations before that there are vacant parcels in the city that are wooded areas. That's great, but for more of the inner city areas of Worcester, properties like this are dangerous and really problematic for the neighborhood. So I'll stop there and just also wanted to request to suspend the rules to talk about an item. If we take that separately.
Oh, you want, okay, we can do it after we do this. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Councilor Bergman?
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chairman. I mean, I'll certainly support the item as far as looking into it, but I recall a couple of years ago, previous colleague had a similar item, and I think the law department had weighed in that there are legal impediments to doing so. So I guess my request would be to include the law department's previous report on this. And as a request for clarification, I note that it doesn't just say vacant, it says underdeveloped. And I guess one of the concerns I could see coming out of this order is who decides that? In other words, if 20 units could have gone there, but the developer decides for whatever reason, they'd rather do 10, is that underdeveloped, where all of a sudden there's going to be the assessment of additional fines and penalties? I don't know. And again, I'm going to support this because I think there's merit to the concerns, but I have questions about the legality of it because of the prior order. I think it was last year or the year before. And I also would like to have some clarification. Obviously, the word vacant is clear. The property's vacant. Nobody's done anything with it. But the word underdeveloped, to me, kind of rings of problems, defining what that means. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Get that in the report. Okay, so send that to manager as amended. Roll call.
Council Bergman?
Yes.
Council Bellata?
Yes.
Council Economo?
Yes.
Council Pasillo?
Yes.
Council King?
Yes.
Council Mitra?
Yes.
Council Ojeda?
Yes.
Council Rivera? Yes. Council Rosen?
Yes.
Council Toomey?
Yes.
Mayor Petty?
Yes. Okay, 10J is held under privilege by Councilor King. 10K, request the city manager, request the Commissioner of Parks and Rec and Cemetery consider placing a portable toilet at Duffy Field. What was that? Councilor Economo?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This came from a constituent who uses the park on a regular basis, and as we all know, Duffy Field gets pretty good use with a lot of kids, especially coming here into the spring and summer months. As we look around the city, a lot of the parks have porta potties, and if we can get one included here as well, it'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, to the manager, roll call.
Council Bergman? Yes. Council Bellata?
Yes.
Council Economo?
Yes.
Council Pasillo?
Yes.
Council King?
Yes.
Council Mitra?
Yes.
Council Ojeda?
Yes.
Council Rivera?
Yes.
Council Rosen?
Yes.
Council Toomey?
Yes.
And Mayor Petty?
Yes. Next item is 10L, request city manager, request the Commissioner of Public Works and Commissioner of Transportation and Mobility consider eliminating the use of chip seal method as part of the city's street maintenance and resurfacing program. Councilor Economo?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm sure many of us here have received phone calls, dealt with it. Initially, I was in favor of the chip seal program. I thought it was a good way to add prolonged life to our streets. But seeing what the fallout is from it, it's created nothing but havoc for those who live adjacent to these streets. Specifically in D1, I've heard from people on Whitmarsh Ave, Garrison Ave. It's everywhere, not just in their front yard, it's in their laundry, it's in their vehicles. The product is not working, if I should say, maybe as intended, but it's just created havoc. And I would just ask that the Department of Public Works relook at this to see if it's worth doing, and consider eliminating it from our program. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll send that to the manager. Roll call.
Council Bergman?
Yes.
Council Bellata?
Yes.
Council Economo?
Yes.
Council Fasolo?
Yes.
Council King?
Yes.
Council Mitra?
Yes.
Council Ojeda?
Yes.
Council Rivera?
Yes.
Council Rosen?
Yes.
Council Toomey?
Yes.
And Mayor Petty.
Yes. 10M, request the manager, request the police chief install speed notification monitoring on Richmond Ave between Pleasant Street and Flag Street. Councilor Economo.
As it reads, Mr. Chairman.
Roll call.
Council Bergman? Yes. Council Bellotta?
Yes.
Council Economo?
Yes.
Council Fasolo?
Yes.
Council King?
Yes.
Council Mitra?
Yes.
Council Ojeda?
Yes.
Council Rivera?
Yes.
Council Rosen?
Yes.
Council Toomey?
Yes.
And Mayor Petty.
Yes. Request the manager, request the Commissioner of Public Works repaint the crosswalks on Chandler Street at the intersection of Claridge Road. Councilor Rivera.
As it reads.
Roll call.
Council Bergman? Yes. Council Bellotta?
Yes.
Council Economo?
Yes.
Council Fasolo?
Yes.
Council King?
Yes.
Council Mitra?
Yes.
Council Ojeda?
Yes.
Council Rivera?
Yes.
Council Rosen?
Yes.
Council Toomey?
Yes.
And Mayor Petty.
Yes. Okay. We are on 10O, request the manager, request the Commissioner of Public Works review the, Rob, we'll come back to yours after this order, okay?
No problem.
Okay. Request the manager, request the Commissioner of Public Works review the roundabout at the intersection of Webster Street and Hope Ave to make necessary repairs to the road at the location. Councilor Rivera.
From the Church Administration, I don't know if the pictures are out there, but I just have some pictures here. I can show you that I've done a lot of my campaigning in that rotary there on Hope Ave. And I think there's a lot of room for beautification of that area. And I think this is a good place to start. I know that the business owners in that area is working to develop that part of Hope Ave. And I also know that a lot of money is going to be invested in the Webster Square Master Plan, and I'm hoping that some of it can be used to upkeep Hope Ave, the rotary there, and the area. I mean, I think I'll let the pictures speak for themselves, and also hopefully we can also gain some volunteers to kind of do the same thing they do at Newton Square with the middle part of the rotary.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, roll call.
Council Bergman?
Yes.
Council Bellotta?
Yes.
Council Economo?
Yes.
Council Fasolo?
Yes.
Council King?
Yes.
Council Mitra?
Yes.
Council Ojeda?
Yes.
Council Rivera?
Yes.
Council Rosen?
Yes.
Council Toomey?
Yes.
And Mayor
Yes.
Petty.
Yes, Councilor Blas asked that we suspend the rules to take an item on the petitions. Roll call.
What was that?
Councilor Blas, what item number was that?
Great, thank you. 7I and 7J.
7I and 7J.
I want to speak on this.
Okay, roll call.
Council Bergman?
Yes.
Council Bellotta?
Yes.
Council Economo?
Yes.
Council Fasolo?
Yes.
Council King?
Yes.
Council Mitra?
Yes.
Council Ojeda?
Yes.
Council Rivera?
Yes.
Council Rosen?
Yes.
Council Toomey?
Yes.
And Mayor Petty.
Yes. So first one is installation of a traffic signal on Belmont Street / Route 9 at the intersection of Belmont, Route 9, and Stanton Street. Council Bellotta?
Thank you. Yeah, I'll be brief. You know, we've received a lot of concerns from residents this week. I know it was an article in Mass Live that came out, I think, for like the end of last week about just some of the traffic and pedestrian challenges up there on Belmont Street at the by Bell Pond and the Belmont Street Community School. I know WPD's been up there doing traffic enforcement as much as they can. But I'm continuing to hear, you know, serious concerns from residents that drive their kids across the street to the park because they don't want their kids crossing the street. I've had a resident reach out to Jim McGovern's office this week to talk about that they almost got hit by a car while the crossing guard was trying to stop traffic. So there's, you know, extremely concerned about pedestrian safety there, and it seems like drivers aren't being respectful of pedestrians, of human life. So it's really very concerning, and wanted to see, have this go to DTM to see if they can take a look at it. I know it's a steep investment, but I really feel the only way to really have an impact here is to stop traffic. which is the reasoning for those petitions. And 7J was, again, just trying to create some better visibility for pedestrians in that neighborhood. I know during, in the Vision Zero plan, there's a potential project listed in this area as well. I know DTM they did the walk audit a few years ago up there, but just really wanted to prioritize this because we have Belmont Street School there, and it's a highway between a neighborhood and a school. So I know this is an issue that goes back decades, but really hoping we could invest some money to better protect students and the neighbors in that area. So thank you.
Thank you. So I and J, we will take for the traffic and parking. All set, Council Barta?
Yes, thank you very much.
Okay, roll call. Oh, yeah, we already
It's a point of order. We don't have to vote, right?
Okay. Okay. We are moving on to 10P. Request the city manager, request the Commissioner of Parks to provide council with a report that evaluates best management practices to stormwater operations at the discharge point at the corner of Juniper and Orleans. Said evaluation should include an implementation plan for said BMPs, as well as information released to sediment and silt at filtration measures in an effort to reduce runoff impacts on Cooks Pond, Council Rivera.
Just waiting for the pictures to come up, just to show a little bit there. So that first picture there is the catch basin that the slit goes down to. If you please go to the second picture.
Okay, we get the gist. Go ahead.
Sorry. So I just want to see that there. You can see that the green, that green is the silt that is washing into Cooks Pond. And personally, I want to thank Joe Johnson for all the work and dedication he's given to Cooks Pond on Olean Street. From the chair to the administration, I want to say that this is to help start making Cooks Pond look good and be healthier waterway. Mr. City Manager, we can even refer this to the Conservation Commission if you see fit as well. This is basic stormwater control measure at a direct discharge to Cooks Pond. This is exactly the kind of work that DPW already does across the city, and this happens to be on city property. Thank you.
Thank you. So refer that to the manager.
Council Bergman?
Yes.
Council Bellata? Council Bellata?
Yes.
Council Economo?
Yes.
Council Fasolo?
Yes.
Council King?
Yes.
Council Mitra?
Yes.
Council Ojeda?
Yes.
Council Rivera?
Yes.
Council Rosen?
Yes.
Council Toomey?
Yes.
And Mayor Petty.
Yes, thank you. Request the Standing Committee on Public Health and Human Services meet with representatives of the Department of Public Health, Division of Youth Opportunities, the Worcester Police Department, 7 city teens who worked with the city sticker shock campaign for the purpose of discussing the success of the program and further supporting similar initiatives in the future. Said sticker shock campaign is designed to discourage adults from purchasing alcohol for minors, reinforce ID checks at the point of sale. It's a youth-led public health effort aimed at curbing underage drinking before it starts, as part of the broad set of prevention initiatives combining education, enforcement, and community outreach. Councilor Rosen.
As it reads.
Whoa, whoa. You have an appointment tonight? Okay. Roll call.
Council Bergman?
Yes.
Council Bellata?
Yes.
Council Economo?
Yes.
Council Fasolo?
Yes.
Council King?
Yes.
Council Mitra?
Yes.
Council Ojeda?
Yes.
Council Rivera?
Yes.
Council Rosen?
Yes.
Council Toomey?
Yes.
And Mayor Petty.
Yes. Request the city manager provide council with an update on the previously adopted order on August 19, 2025 to initiate a public service response regarding dog waste, including but limited to creating an advisory discussion dog waste disposal in the city's storm drains. For request that said response also include installation of earth-friendly locations with compostable waste bags at the standard parks and dog parks in the city. Council King. Double down?
Nothing further, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. As it reads, Council Clement, what purpose do you rise?
Mr. Chairman, I just want to add a friendly amendment there, too. If somebody takes one of those dog bags and throws it down the sewer, is it considered littering? Is there a fine associated with that? Because I know that's happening. I've had many calls on it, and I just want to maybe include that in the report.
Okay. Friendly amendment as amended. Roll call.
Council Bergman? Yes. Council Balata?
Yes.
Council Economou?
Yes.
Council Fasolo?
Yes.
Council King?
Yes.
Council Mitra?
Yes.
Council Ojeda?
Yes.
Council Rivera?
Yes.
Council Rosen?
Yes.
Council Toomey?
Yes.
And Mayor Petty.
Yes. 10S has been held under privilege by Council Toomey. 10T, request the Standing Committee on Public Safety invite the police chief to public discussion regarding short spot and coordinated benefits on neighborhood impacts to utilize may provide. Council Toomey?
As it reads.
Send out the
As it reads.
send out the public safety. Roll call.
Council Bergman? Yes. Council Balata?
Yes.
Council Economou?
Yes.
Council Fasolo?
Yes.
Council King?
Yes.
Council Mitra?
Yes.
Council Ojeda?
Yes.
Council Rivera?
Yes.
Council Rosen?
Yes.
Council Toomey?
Yes.
And Mayor Petty.
Yes. 10U, request the city manager review the feasibility of making February 29th a holiday in the municipality to honor the anniversary of Worcester becoming a city in 1848. Said the holiday should include the celebration of the Worcester Common and be a day off for all city employees every leap year. Council Mitra.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, through you to Mr. Manager. I sincerely request you to consider this, that making February 29th a holiday in the municipality to honor the anniversary of city being incorporated as the city. I know prior to that it was a town, but after that, in February 29, 1848, charter was created and it was incorporated. I think it will be a nice idea to celebrate that, and we all celebrate our own birthday, and it is something that comes as a leap year, 29th of February. So every fourth year, it'll be coming. I think it'll be great to give the city employees a day off. Maybe we can get together in the evening or in the afternoon at behind the City Hall in the Commons to celebrate our birthday of the city, bring in the students, and also have some sponsors to help us out to bear the cost. So maybe we can request the many restaurants that we have here. Worcester is going with so many different kinds of restaurants. Maybe they can have a showcase of their best menu and let the city feel about it and enjoy the whole day as a celebration of the city's birthday. And I think what I was thinking that it also gives many new residents who come here also get a chance to understand the history of city. Also, it's a civic celebration, bringing the school students, the newborn babies, naturally know about when our city was incorporated. So I think thinking about all these things, it will be a nice idea. And it is not that we are taking away a day for employees to work in the city, because every fourth year is 366 days. We all 365 days anyways, and it's still giving us an extra day, so we're not losing anything. So that's my sincere request, to see that we really celebrate the city's birthday and bringing the whole community together and kind of commemorate our birthday and say, go Worcester, happy birthday. So that's the request.
Thank you. Okay, so I know this is friendly amendment. With any legal issues surrounding that, like schools and how that'd be impacted. And okay, roll call.
Once in 4 years.
Okay,
It's a great thing to do for the city.
Yeah. Roll call.
Mr. Chairman.
The council, as amended, will include Council King. Roll call.
Council Bergman?
Yes.
Council Balata?
Yes.
Council Economou?
Yes.
Council Fasolo?
Yes.
Council King?
Yes.
Council Mitra?
Yes.
Council Ojeda?
Yes.
Council Rivera?
Yes.
Council Rosen?
Yes.
Council Toomey?
Yes.
And Mayor Petty.
Yes. Request the manager request the fire chief and commissioner of public works immediately identify and repair all non-functioning fire hydrants in the city. Further request that hydrants deemed non-functional be marked until such repair is completed. Council Mitra.
What do you need? Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Once again, through you to Mr. Manager. Mr. Manager, this is my request to kind of...
Is your microphone on?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Through you to our city manager. I think the city has many fire hydrants, almost about more than 6,000 fire hydrants. And in one of the neighborhood meetings that I was attending, one of the constituents, brought it to my attention that there are fire hydrants which are non-functional or not working. If they're not working, they generally put a black mark on the top of the fire hydrant to indicate that this fire hydrant is not working. And I found out that there are 10 of them still sitting there which are non-functional. And it kind of sounds to me that it's way too many. It's a liability that we have. I think it should be something that we should expedite to see that this is fixed. When I asked the fire chief about it, and he said it's the responsibility of the water division to take care of it, but he's the one who mentioned to me that there are 10 of them which sits there, which is still non-functional, which I think is a liability, is a dangerous thing not to have. We get lost, legal litigation issues on many things. I don't want the city to have that kind of, situation. So I'd like to see that if we can explore the possibility of fixing these non-functional fire hydrants, that why they are not fixed yet and how long it takes to fix it. It should not. I think 10 fire hydrants not functioning is way too many, in my opinion. Even one is way too many. I understand it might take some time because of the difficulties it has, but that's my request to see how we can quickly fix it and make the city be safer. And thank you for listening to this.
Okay, we'll send that to the administration.
Thank you.
Sign on?
Thank you.
Sign on?
Thank you.
As amended, everybody will sign on. As amended, roll call.
Council Bergman? Yes. Council Balata?
Yes.
Council Economou?
Yes.
Council Rosolo?
Yes.
Council King?
Yes.
Council Mitra?
Yes.
Council Ojeda?
Yes.
Council Rivera?
Yes.
Council Rosen?
Yes.
Council Toomey?
Yes.
And Mayor Petty.
Yes. I request the city manager request the Commission of Public Works ensure that the westerly side of the center island along Mass Ave be filled with the appropriate soil, grade, and seed this spring to repair winter storm damage. Councilor Economou.
Mr. Chairman, that's pretty much as it reads. It really curtailed from last fall leaf pickup with the claw. There's quite a big divot that was taken out along the westerly side of the island, and the neighbors, of course, would like that filled with the appropriate soil and seeded, please.
Thank you. Roll call.
I'd like to sign on, please.
Okay. As amended. Councilor Bergman, that would purposely arise?
Just for clarification, is this something that the city had done as a result of, it looks like the appropriate, so it looks like as a result of some storm damage that had happened. I'm just trying to inquire through the chair, perhaps Councilor Economou could help me with that.
Okay. Councilor Economou?
Absolutely. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So back last fall, excuse me, during leaf pickup, when they run down the street with the claw, they grabbed a good edge of that island all the way down and pulled away the dirt. And then again this winter with the plowing, it further exasperated that situation. And the residents just want it put back and reseeded.
So, Mr. Chairman, I appreciate the explanation. I'm going to sit down, but I just want to add one comment. Councilor Economou, to his credit, is asking that this take place. But if this happened in the fall, and again, over the winter, my own opinion is that Councilor Economou should not be spending his time to ask the City of Worcester DPW to fix something they know they caused. They should be fixing it on their own. So it kind of boggles my mind that he has to follow up to ask them to do something they know they're responsible for doing. And that's the point of the question I had asked. Thank you.
Okay, send that to the manager. All those I'm sorry, roll call.
Council Bergman? Yes. Council Balata?
Yes.
Council Economou?
Yes.
Council Rosolo?
Yes.
Council King?
Yes.
Council Mitra?
Yes.
Council Ojeda?
Yes.
Council Rivera?
Yes.
Council Rosen?
Yes.
Council Toomey?
Yes.
And Mayor Petty.
Yes. Request the manager install Woburn trash receptacles in the vicinity of the intersection of Lincoln and Boylston Street. Councilor Economou.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. As you know, and as the city manager knows, we've been to numerous meetings there in the Lincoln Street area. And that corner is just a haven for trash. And whatever we can do to assist them with trash receptacles, that'd be greatly appreciated.
Roll call.
Council Bergman? Council Bellata?
Yes.
Council Economou?
Yes.
Council Fasolo?
Yes.
Council King?
Yes.
Council Mitra?
Yes.
Council Ojeda?
Yes.
Council Rivera?
Yes.
Council Rosen?
Yes.
Council Toomey?
Yes.
And Mayor Petty.
Yes. 10Y, request the manager ensure the quality of life team cleans up the litter and trash by the vicinity of White Ave and Erie Ave. Council Economou?
First, Mr. Chairman, thank you. I want to thank the Quality of Life team, number one. Dan Cahill runs an incredible department, and the Quality of Life team does yeoman's work around the city. I've spoken with Mr. Cahill. They're on top of it. And really, I just want to say thank you to the team, so thank you.
Okay, roll call.
Council Bergman? Council Bellata?
Yes.
Council Economou?
Yes.
Council Fasolo?
Yes.
Council King?
Yes.
Council Mitra?
Yes.
Council Ojeda?
Yes.
Council Rivera?
Yes.
Council Rosen?
Yes.
Council Toomey?
Yes.
And Mayor Petty.
Yes. 10Z, request the manager, Commissioner of Transportation Mobility, provide city council with a report and recommendations concerning a solution to help alleviate street parking and difficulties on Mountain Street East in the vicinity of Worcester Islamic Center located at 248 Mountain Street.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. As many of us know, that is a situation there, and the problem really comes to people trying to come out of their driveway, the parking area at Quabbin Estates and Country Club Acres. It just reduces the sight lines. They can't see up and down the street. I understand the mosque has its services on Friday evenings, and I'm not going to sit here and tell you my church is guilty too, but it's only for a short period of time. But whatever we can do to assist, whether it's no parking here, near to corner, near to drive, and enforce that so the residents who exit and enter into Country Club Acres and Quabbin Estates have clear sight lines up and down East Mountain Street. Thank you.
Okay, roll call.
Council Bergman? Council Bellata?
Yes.
Council Economou?
Yes.
Council Fasolo?
Yes.
Council King?
Yes.
Council Mitra?
Yes.
Council Ojeda?
Yes.
Council Rivera?
Yes.
Council Rosen?
Yes.
Council Toomey?
Yes.
And Mayor Petty.
Yes. I think the next three orders are pretty much the same, so we'll just put those together. Council Como, city manager ensure that the litter from the intersection of Burncourt Street to Mountain Street East to the city line be picked up. Further request no littering signage with associates lines be posted during the section of the roadway. And also request city manager organize the volunteer cleanup day for the area of Burncourt Street and the Mountain Street East, particularly the areas around the railroad tracks by Mayor Petty, and request the manager install trail cameras in the vicinity of the dumping site at the intersection of Burncourt Street and Mountain East in the effort to curb illegal dumping. Mayor Petty. Council Economou?
As it reads, Mr. Chairman, I've already spoken with the Quality of Life team, and they're all over it, and I appreciate your orders too, and I am more than happy to help.
Okay, so at those three as it reads, roll call.
Council Bergman? Council Bellata?
Yes.
Council Economou?
Yes.
Council Fasolo?
Yes.
Council King?
Yes.
Council Mitra?
Yes.
Council Ojeda?
Yes.
Council Rivera?
Yes.
Council Rosen?
Yes.
Council Toomey?
Yes.
And Mayor Petty.
Yes, request the city manager provide council a report detailing the economic impact of the end March 26, 2026 and March 28, 2026 regional NCAA Men's Division I hockey tournament held at the DCU Center. Council Toomey. As it reads.
As it reads.
Roll call.
Council Bergman? Council Bellata?
Yes.
Council Economou?
Yes.
Council Fasolo?
Yes.
Council King?
Yes.
Council Mitra?
Yes.
Council Ojeda?
Yes.
Council Rivera?
Yes.
Council Rosen?
Yes.
Council Toomey?
Yes.
And Mayor Petty.
Yes. We have 13A to 13C. Send report to the Committee on MO and Legislative Operations, advertise proposed ordinances, and accept. Roll call.
Council Bergman?
Yes.
Council Bellata?
Yes.
Council Economou?
Yes.
Council Fasolo?
Yes.
Council King?
Yes.
Council Mitra?
Yes.
Council Ojeda?
Yes.
Council Rivera?
Yes.
Council Rosen?
Yes.
Council Toomey,
Yes.
and Mayor Petty.
Yes. Reports of the Committee of Public Works, 14A and 14B. Councilor Ojeda, Councilor Rivera.
14G, I'd just like to ask if we can recommit that to Public Works, if it's okay with the chair. There's some other information that they may not have had and some discussion that needs to be brought up. So,
That's 14G.
yes, please.
So the motion of 14G is recommitted to Public Works. Roll call.
Council Bergman.
Yes.
Council Balata.
Yes.
Council Economo.
Yes.
Council Basolo.
Yes.
Council King.
Yes.
Council Mitra.
Yes.
Council Ojeda.
Yes.
Council Rivera. Yes. Council Rosen.
Yes.
Council Toomey,
Yes.
and Mayor Petty.
Yes. 14A and 14B, motions accept and adopt. 14C, motion to refer to traffic and parking. 14D to 14J minus 14G, motions accept. And 15A to 15D, motions accept and adopt. And 15H to 15P, motions accept. And take those collectively on the roll call. Roll call.
Council Bergman. Council Balata.
Yes.
Council Economo.
Yes.
Council Fasolo.
Yes.
Council King.
Yes.
Council Mitra.
Yes.
Council Ojeda.
Yes.
Council Rivera. Yes. Council Rosen.
Yes.
Council Toomey,
Yes.
and Mayor Petty.
Yes. 16A to 16S, motions ordained on the roll call. Roll call.
Council Bergman. Council Balata.
Yes.
Council Economo.
Yes.
Council Fasolo.
Yes.
Council King.
Yes.
Council Mitra.
Yes.
Council Ojeda.
Yes.
Council Rivera. Yes. Council Rosen.
Yes.
Council Toomey,
Yes.
and Mayor Petty.
Yes, the motion is to adjourn.
Everyone, we don't meet next week.
Suspend-
And, oh, under suspension. if I
Suspension,
may.
motion to suspend the rules.
Just for one sec.
Roll call.
Council Bergman.
Yes.
Council Balata.
Yes.
Council Economo.
Yes.
Council Fasolo.
Yes.
Council King.
Yes.
Council Mitra.
Yes.
Council Ojeda.
Yes.
Council Rivera. Yes. Council Rosen.
Yes.
Council Toomey,
Yes.
and Mayor Petty.
Yes, Council Bergman.
I just want to remind my colleagues, we don't meet next week, so we don't come back until after the major holidays. So I just wanted to wish my colleagues and the public, the residents of Worcester, in order of their occurrence, a happy Passover, happy traditional Easter, and a happy Orthodox Easter as well. Thank you.
The motion is to adjourn. Roll call.
Council Bergman. Council Balata.
Yes.
Council Economo.
Yes.
Council Fasolo.
Yes.
Council King.
Yes.
Council Mitra.
Yes.
Council Ojeda.
Yes.
Council Rivera. Yes. Council Rosen.
Yes.
Council Toomey,
Yes.
and Mayor Petty.
So
Yeah. Boy. Well,